Y muy buenas a todos, guapísimos. Aquí Vegeta 777. Yeah, hear myself very clear on that, alright. There's still delay for some reason, but anyways. Hello ladies and gentlemen and others, my name is EduTheVODS, and welcome back to another stream. It's going to be a short stream today, that's why I'm gonna speak today, fast today, because yeah, let's just say that I'm not organizing myself, and also like, I'm sorry that I couldn't stream last week, just one stream I think there was. It was a busy week. Also I had to finish the last video, which is now up in my main channel, EduTheVODS. And yeah, I just came in to say that I'm sorry for the lack of videos. Well, videos also but also stream last week, and now we are going to continue with this week to be productive as fuck. Okay. It was horrible last week. A lot of things to do happening. But it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's not like it's the end of the world, right? So, well, a lot of things are happening in the world, but hopefully it's not to the end of the world. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. So, let us proceed with the game. Let's just get straight forward into FNaF world, and yeah, less yapping and more action. All right. So, if you remember last stream, I tried to complete randomized NUZLOCKE, which we end up failing at the end. We are getting more and more into the idea how to do this, but it's very hard. Especially hard mode. It's very hard because everything is randomized. What we mainly want, I got my tickets to be honest, is to get a lot of tokens. Okay, we're finding nothing. And get a lot of chips as possible. So one thing I'm gonna try to do as a new strategy that I learned is to get the most amount of chips as possible. My goodness. Okay, this is very early run, so we can restart. Are not required to fight because one of the mistakes that I committed it was or I believed it was chips were randomized, but not like the ones that are obtainable by defeating enemies, and that ended up being a thing that ended up costing me. Hey, give me a moment. Alright, sorry for a little pause. Alright, so yes, so as mentioned before, nice. Also, we're gonna try to get all the 5 pearls so we can get a heal. I might just buy Mega Med if necessary. But yeah, right now we're trying to get as much chips as possible that doesn't require bosses, because we can fight bosses that are being way stronger for us, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. We also want to get the next chips, Endless Speed, Key Fox's start, and the wall. With the neon wall, because we need this to block the attacks that end up causing a lot of pain, or making you know, we're not getting a lot of pain, and we need to survive as long as possible. So yeah, we'll try to focus only get the chips that are easy to get, like this one, which is Head Start Speed. Usually one as a first chip. It's not bad. What's the other free one? Okay, the one is in the glitch world. The glitch world ones are ironically this is one, because since it's randomized, we can just press R. Also, Head Start Run wouldn't be bad, but it's not necessarily. Mainly just at the beginning, it can be very useful. Not the one I really exactly want, but sure. And the fight with the bosses is going to be occasional. We don't want to really turn this into like the main thing to do because it's very yeah, we can get bosses like I will accept it if we can get new wall. Right now we don't have any type of new walls, so no boss fights yet. I thought just check the walls fine. I might oh yeah, of course. I might also have to add a Reapers to this because this is being a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be. So yeah. You get ever comment strong, okay. But easy free damage. Okay. And I think there was like free. I forgot to investigate about the boxes in the underground area because there's like a huge section you can get a lot of stuff. For now, just to block some damage because one issue that this bot have is that the Mendo animatronic sells armor, but it's randomized price. I mean, it's already randomized high price, so well, actually, we can buy this one. Taking someone? No. But yeah, this is an issue. They kill one boy. So it's going to be an issue. Oh my goodness. So let's. I know. I thought there will be enough time to fish the pearl. It's fine. All right, so let's try to defeat the first boss if possible. I hope we can get like outer chip, which will be the easiest part. Right now, there's another free chips that we can get. So. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is kinda early for this. Okay, I'm gonna proceed as long as I can survive the next team. This is Jover. It's Jover, guys. It's Jover. Now let's try again. Let's try again. Ah, my goodness. One of the reasons why I did not stream Wednesday is because, sorry, Wednesday, is, no, what's Wednesday? What's the name? Tuesday. It's because I focused on working to the, you know, for my new redesign for my OC. Where's the drawing, by the way? I mean, I have this notebook, but I have like other stuff spread, like the other is, like my, like the first drawings of my OC, the one I'm using right now. I'm so excited to show this to you. Anyways, guys, have you heard that? This is kinda old news, but did you see that we could possibly get a demo of 5 Nights at Freddy's? Like a new demo? Because that would be very cool. Like, probably the only thing that makes me sad about that game, because it's not like the unfinished state, because to be honest, it's one. We don't know exactly why they have working time they released the demo, and we don't know. And also, it was like 1 year of release. It was confirmed to be released the full game in 2025, but like it was shown in 2024. So like, you know, it's kind of early for really say a price. I thought it's getting price. Sorry, a release date. That's kind of difficult because there's a lot of fish moving. And trying to get like the correct fish I want is very difficult. They don't get a pearl. Fuck. Actually, I thought the fish will go all the way down. You have medkit, which that's fine, but not exactly what I need right now. Well, sponsor bot. Literally the first enemy of the game. Yeah, balloons too. I don't want to engage too much in battles, but if it's required, mainly I want to the gold rocks because they drop a bunch of money. But yeah, sure. I love when update 2 attacks appears. But yeah, we're right now like in the... So yeah, but besides that, having a second demo will be very good. Because I think more people will be a lot more relaxed about the game, and that's I don't know why it's State of Fight, but sure. I think people will be a lot more relaxed about the game if we get to see more. See more! It would be nice. Sure, we don't really need it yet, but sure. And you know, it would be nice to get a demo where actually it's working. You know, that actually in one stream, in one of the Dako's stream, Click Team sent a demo to Dako, which it has some updates, like for example the sinkhole racing. Well, it was pretty obvious. It was pretty obvious that it was broken. There's no denial for that. But man, like, but man, it looked very unfinished, and in the demo it looks a lot more finished, not well optimized because of things that in the demo could be saw. I could be seen. God damn it. And the demo looks a lot more, and I hope this demo really, if they don't release it, of course. This demo ends up being better for the game, like actually shows the game in a good way and just not glitches and stuff. Because I mean, sure, the glitches are expected, and even though I consider it to be exaggerated to say the next disaster, because the demo released, like it's a demo that of a game that will release until 1 year. Yeah, like it's kind of stupid, but you know, it also help that it bring oh nice. A good look to the game, so it will be really nice that you know, Steel Wool. Sorry, Click Team. They work with this. Which, speaking of Steel Wool, you guys, oof, you know, we are getting closer to the release of the Secret of the Mimic, and also Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. Which, I said I need to do the. Oh my god, the block 50 here, and also it's that expensive. Getting money in this game is kind of difficult because of the randomness. But you can get super cheap armor. No, actually, there's not. We haven't got anything crazy or good, to be honest. I mean, I haven't really looked the one in the lake, right? Did I put the lake? I forgot. But yeah, it's coming closer. I'll be honest, something I noticed over the past of time with FNaF, which is starting to become a thing since FNaF 4, is the lack of gameplay shown in the trailers. Let me explain. FNaF Security Breach, well, FNaF 4 kinda shows gameplay, but doesn't really give you an idea exactly how it's good to be played. But it's not like the worst of Feather, to be honest, like the worst example. Sister Location, though, there was glimpses of gameplay, but the gameplay just like showing areas. From there, like, you know, Pizza Scene doesn't have any marketing because that was a game made purposely to be not shown. Because of that, I think was the only game that the trailer had gameplay, because Scott sent the demo to a lot of YouTubers, not only just the typical YouTubers like Dauko, Raspolsky. Raspolsky is one of them? On the Fusion C. Yeah, we can. Oh. Okay, get jump scare. I think that's a well, fuck. Okay, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, I'm scared. Gearboxes. Oh, you have defense already. Reduce defense, fuck. Fourth wall. Okay, both are gonna do more damage than the for the fourth wall. I don't know, screw. Well, I think it's more probable, but well, sure. Jackal. Sure. I mean, just the issue is when you get attacks that doesn't really help you. Again, it would be better if we get update 2 attacks, but Slash it. Okay, nice. We lost like what 7 people? No, 6 people, but okay. We managed to defeat a boss, and that's what matters. We defeat Boba. Alright. I'm gonna do the Rickroll, I was about to say. This first, so we can get a free chip. Nice prototype, but Run lock, okay, sure. But yeah, then after that, pretty much every game they showed too much gameplay. We had trailers. I mean, the issue, the issue with, for example, Security Breach. Yeah, let's just kill them. No, Security Breach. I actually have to talk about Security Breach, but you know how like it was so table this way? Yes. Oh, the speed. Let's go. Use curse status? Yes. You already use group just in case, and this. Nice. Run. But as I was saying before, the thing with nice. So I don't feel like the trailers of FNaF doesn't really show you too much anymore. The thing with the reason why Help Wanted worked with both games is because we seen gameplay, but like the Secret of the Mimic, we never seen gameplay because not only because the trailer doesn't really show too much, but also like the PAX West that happened in last year. It was this year. Okay, I'm having memory issues. No, I think it was this year. The gameplay secret, they weren't allowed to show gameplay, which honestly I think that's a huge mistake because I mean we're talking about the secret of the Mimic. Okay, I know there's gonna be a dangerous chest there, but I'm gonna say this just for now. Hey, the defense 5 wouldn't be bad. Yeah, for here we can't go anywhere, right? I can go through here, but like, there's nothing. Where's the other one? I see a tombstone. So, yeah, so there's also like that issue with FNaF. Like, it's really just, it's just weird that when they're not showing gameplay. Maybe it's just me, but it's really hard to get excited with something that gets announced and doesn't have gameplay. I know people get excited with things, simple things like cinema and you know, cutscenes. You know what? I don't tend to get excited that way. But when it's an existing IP, but the thing is, kind of with sister location and in the Steel games, it's kind of hard to have an idea about how it's going to be the gameplay because I use this, yeah, because most of the games are non like what is Tombstone? Actually, the game of Tombstones. There you go. Because the issue with this is that it's really difficult to really say exactly most of the times what to expect of a game. We don't need this chip. Because with FNaF, now we having not any specific type of gameplay anymore, it's kinda really difficult to guess how it's going to be. And sometimes we just need a more focused gameplay than just cutscene, to be honest. And I know like just hear a YouTuber say what they, someone who went to PAX West, what they think about the game, like for their footage, but That doesn't really help to me. I need gameplay. For God's sake, I need gameplay. I need to see it. I need to sense it. Have the feeling of the gameplay. Not yet. Lol. Let me see if I can get defense, cheap defense. He will change the opinion. Hey, lore. My goodness. Say my name. Come on. Okay, so I think we got all the. Well, there's one more free chip after Cowboy, but after that, I think every chip is just boss. I don't know how I'm gonna get the rest of the chips, but I'm gonna try my. Well, how lucky I'll get with the other chips, but we'll see. Just I want Neo Volley and gift boxes. That's the only one remaining. To be you know what I think is how's going to be the secret of the mimic? There you go. In terms of gameplay, I think it's going to be like kind of like okay, that actually this requires a lot of context. So let me tell you about the tale of Dark Fate of what's the name? Dark. Fuck, I forgot the name of the. Oh, that character that was mentioned in The Revenge of the Sith. Darth Sidious? Plagueis. Have you heard the tale of the Darth Plagueis? But instead of Plagueis, it's a FNaF Security Breach original gameplay. Okay, so I would recommend you to look about like. I don't remember the name of the name of the video, but it's kind of like if FNaF Security Breach always the same. I think that was the name. And this video goes in depth in if FNaF Security Breach, the game that we all play at the end, like the game we play, is the same. Like it's the same as it was intended to be at first. Because as you may probably know, FNaF Security Breach ended up being a game with a lot of issues that released with a bunch of glitches, a lot of issues, you know the tale. And this person asks itself if the story and the gameplay was different or was the same as intended. Okay, first of all, let's see how it goes. Well then, okay, this is possible. What I need mainly is to get strong attacks, but also like we're still being slow, so it really helps. He's the buff already. Fuck. But also like sometimes they don't give you nothing, so it's really difficult. Yep, goodbye, Bonnie. I get hot cheesed. I didn't want to use this for a while. Let's see how it goes. Okay, now we need to debuff him. That was a big virus. Ah! Why is so stupid? Yeah, virus. fuck. Mystery box? No! Really? You no! I know what mystery box do, but oh well. Ah, fuck. Well, it's not the end, but that was a good use of mystery box, to be honest. Alright, so okay, so this person, this is a Reddit post, but it's a YouTube. There's like a YouTube video that reads everything about the post. And this person asked about how security breach could have changed a lot. And one of the main things that this person mentions, not sure because they give a lot of money, to be honest. And this person mentions that. Can I get attacks? Can I take actual attacks, please? There we go. No fast tokens, goddammit. But yeah, so this person analyzed about the trailers and the leaked content about the game, the news content I meant to say, and I just try to defeat this boss because there's 2 chests, and it's going to be, I'm not sure, just 2, 3, 4 CC enemies, and the game wonders if the story was always the same, and here's the conclusion that yes, it was always the same, but also like it was done before the interview, and he needs a note about the interview and mentions that actually security breach was changed a lot, but also like when early in security breach, they never really work in security breach like if it was a story focused. He actually analyzes security breach in the perspective of gameplay. Oh, no cheaper, okay. GG. That was very lucky. This person actually analyzes security breach in the perspective of... Look, jumpscare, that might be useful actually. In the perspective of... Predator theory. Maybe I could use like this one, and for now block jump scare. And the creator of the video, well, the post mentions that probably security breach was made with the intentions of being more of a like more as a sandbox. You know how in security breach there's like this new survival mode? Well, possibly that could be a remnant of the original security breach. Which, oh my god, we can move again. Slasher? Oh. Screw 2? We'll never talk that actually lock jumpscare will be useful. Ah yeah, it doesn't work with bosses, that's right. To be honest, we are getting the Mega Virus. Well, it's fine. We're getting a lot of update 2 attacks. Well, yeah. Wow, so much damage. How do I want this? I don't know, but anyway. New World 2, maybe? Slasher? Oh. Come on, you're about to die. Please, give me more heavy attacks. Balloon 2! More balloons! There. Only to survive. Oh my goodness. I'm afraid this might not be good. Oh, give visual. And give access, please. No, we haven't changed it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, actually this is dangerous, this is dangerous. Wait. We're going to change party. Run! Oh, that was close. Oh my goodness, that was actually spook. Alright. I mean, there's still this issue, this boss, but we're... Can we screw Scott? No. Damn, this is so fucked up. I don't know, poggers. I read poggers are better poppers, but sure. Yeah, this is a restart. So the thing I'm saying is that we might need to grind chips. Because it's not been easy to get through this, and I picked up the one that we played already. I don't know if I'm gonna really try to complete this, but I don't really like the idea of grinding a lot for a randomized Nuzlocke. At this point I might just try to do a Nuzlocke with FNaF World. The normal FNaF World. No, fuck. Fuck. Well, there's one here actually. Oh, nice. But yeah, as I was mentioning before, so this person found out that security breach could actually be like, you know, the survival mode could be actually the original security breach in some capacity, because there's a lot of things from the survival mode that actually works in normal security breach. Like for example the vanity meter. It is mentioned by one of the developers actually that the vanity meter was only for survival mode, but for some reason it works in security breach, normal security breach, and I think it's actually hard-coded to the normal. It's actually coded to be for the main game. And the reason why it's never been actually removed from the game, I don't think it's used, but it's like you can actually, like, it actually works in normal gameplay. Like the bar, at least feels up. It feels up when you don't move, which it gets more interesting when, for example, at 12 AM in FNaF, when you reach 12 AM in security breach, if you turn the game into night mode, which for those who don't know, it's a mechanic removed from the security breach that it only uses, well, existing security breach, but it's not like used as intended, or at least it's believed not to be used as intended, because there's a lot of areas in security breach that the light mode also is affected by this illumination, where you're never gonna be there. And there's this belief, oh god damn it, there's this belief that it was intended to be one. And people, you know, with the incredible how people have learned to determine and stuff, also find out that the hour, like, you know how in one of the first gameplay trailer, the February one, it shows Gregory, sorry, no, I don't need to go there, it shows Gregory, hello monkey man, hope you're having a fantastic day today. It shows like the Gregory, in the watch, the clock is in like what, 12:05 AM? Or maybe it's a different hour, but like it's not. It kind of looks like the clock was actually moving, and not just like being static that only changes by depending on what events you do in game. Can I run, please? And other stuff. And stuff like, for example, in the watch itself, showing the amount of party passes that you have, even though it's a thing that you really only, like, it's more scripted the way you get the party passes. Like the first one is after, yes, you get it in Chica's room, and after you fix Freddy for the first time. Oh my goodness. But this might be as well a lost run. Oh, well, I don't know. Let us proceed. And and the one that you get when you stay after 6 a.m. And speaking of 6 a.m., actually, if you die by moon at 6 a.m., which, well, when the game hits 6 a.m., moon automatically kills you, a mission's going to show up called Plan A. And people found out that there's also Plan B and Plan C. And what makes it so interesting is that these plans are Plan A, escape to Pixaplex at 6 a.m. Plan B, escape to Pixaplex for VIP. Fuck. You know, the emergency exit and the VIP exit? You know that is in the price. It's not price counter, right? Is that the name? I think the name is price counter. But you know where you can get one of the security badges. And the other one doesn't have information, but I think it's fair to say that is the one in the loading docks. Which it really puts into perspective because you can only escape in the VIP emergency exit and the loading docks after 6 a.m. Like you need to trigger. No, God damn it. You need to trigger the 6 a.m. ending. No, like you have to stay in the Pixaplex to be able to trigger those endings after 6 a.m. So it really gives a perspective of that actually you could escape in any of these entrances in the beginning. So with other information, like I don't know how true it is that in Security Breach, for reference, the animatronics moves into specific points. Like you can have, like for example, Monty in the atrium. Well, Monty is only in the atrium unless one mobile of the game. Where Monty moves to point A, point B, point C to point A. Like they're like fixed paths for these animatronics. And the only time they go out of their paths is when they begin to chase you or find or search into hiding spots. So it's believed. So I don't know if this is actually true about this thing. But apparently Security Breach animatronics will have a AI party. Like they will actually move by a tree. Like you don't, if there's a wall, move to another place. There's another wall, move to another place. Like you don't be able to move freely, basically. That's the. My goodness, we are. My goodness. It's always the bosses that everything goes wrong. Like we didn't deal wall, at least. But anyway, I don't think we were able to win this. Or maybe we can. We were able to defeat this out before, but we'll see. So it slowly begins like this reconstruction of Security Breach, where originally Security was intended to be a kind of like the survival mode, the new survival mode. It will be more like a, as this person calls it, bye. It will be more of like a sandbox game, where you'll be able to move freely, be able to do whatever you want, and get the ending and the pace, play the pace whatever you want. You will be stuck in the time limit from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. and you have to take this time to do as much as you can and you want. And even though things like, for example, the vanity meter only fills up when you are not moving. Kind of like a way to make sure you actually do something, and you know, you don't abuse to just do nothing until 6 a.m. Also other stuff like the utility tunnels. In Security Breach, there's this line very early in the game where Grabber Freddy says something like, "Ah, this is the utility tunnels. From this you can go to wherever you want, to Faster Blast, Monte Gator Golf, and blah blah blah." So, and if you look at news content, you know that Security Breach used to have a lot of news, like hallways, airlocks, and areas. Mainly like hallways that will be in the underground, like in basement 1, basement 2. but also in the pre-alpha version of Security Breach that was found in the PlayStation 4 release of Security Breach, there are some new maps, and these maps shows also areas that were removed. And the basement one, there's a lot. There's a lot of unused areas. Like if you check the map from Security Breach, the release, the final one, to that pre-alpha map, and it's so big. Like the size is just laughable because wow, there was a lot of unused rooms. And probably there was made so the player could move freely between areas, and so they wouldn't have any issues like moving in the from the ground floor and above. So it was added to a way to make player movement between the pixelplex a lot more easier. So this belief that this oh my god, this is 2 times. You know what? Fuck it, F2. How could be worse? How can I get something worse than that? I know I'm cheating, but this is particular loose run. Okay, actually, I thought it would. Well, no, it makes sense because I'm fighting the cheap, and they don't have like a mechanism to bring you back to the boss. Fuck. Anyways, so now there's the belief that Security Breach was intended to be a lot more of a sandbox game than in the one we got in the final game. That it's more scripted. Like I don't want to say linear, but definitely scripted. Actually, this person mentioned that the one we got is the scripted. Okay, golden though. Let's try it. That's why I didn't realize that someone died. Yeah, I think we're dead. Please, I can get mystery box, please. No, fuck. You hit it on time. Yeah, we're dead. Oh my goodness. The boss is the thing that really ruins it a lot. Mystery box doesn't work now. And I'm gonna restart the run. Why do you with this stupid ass run? So yeah, basically, and the reason why we never end up getting that version, it's because there was a lot of issue with the game development. We don't know exactly the full details. Besides, like the Scott not telling the story to Steelwool directly, which honestly, what the fuck? Need to defeat these enemies. There. 100 gold. And there you have. Okay, actually that's not bad stuff. And sure. So at one point, I don't remember exactly the name of the director, but they had to contract the festival hired a new producer, and the moment that the producer started, which I think it was in the year after the Security Breach released, like Joy to Security Breach. Oh my god, I just realized. Oh my god, of course I forgot that could happen. Well, thank you for allowing me to play again, JJ. But the moment he joins, apparently this is the moment where Security Breach turns directions. So pretty much he was like, okay, let's stop working into this, and let's make actually this into playable experience where people can actually play this game. Even though we had to sacrifice the original idea, we're going linear, linear, but we're going more scripted. And now we need to change this, change that, and most importantly, make this game work. So pretty much the so-called how do you call this again? Fuck, I forgot. What was called the sandbox code? Pretty much the sandbox code that we all know, or like it was supposed to be the original game, end up being removed. He's not dying there. ended up being scrapped, sort of. And they started to work into linear experience, and they tried to rescue that sandbox into converting it into the survival mode, since you know they're using the same game. But at this point, it was better to only focus in Security Breach, the main experience that is survival mode, because of how much. Probably because again it was done in less than a year, so they needed all their resources into the main experience. So survival mode had to be scrapped, and oh my god, I'm killing a lot of encounters, that's so annoying. And encounters that kill is animatronics. So it kinda reached to the point that they had to scrap it. And the funniest part is, it kinda looks like they wanted to bring it for Ruin. But it fairly never went into fruition, which is a shame, but also I get it why, but imagine so cool be having a survival mode, something that gets closer to Security Breach, to the FNaF experience of the classic games. Actually, the sandbox cut is a lot more similar to the Security the FNaF classic formula than the one we got in the final game for Security Breach. And now not running. There, they almost died. And because of it, it really, you know, it would be a lot more interesting in my opinion. And also let's speak about the lore, because there's one thing that have to be mentioned is about the story. So Steve Wool and Scott mentioned that the story changed a lot, and also the story had to be changed after Security Breach to, well, not change, but more likely lean it back to the vision that Scott had. I think that's the correct word, or the correct thing to say, because this I think so. If I think other people have played wasn't it Help Wanted? Because Help Wanted is again a focus more in gameplay than the story. Like, you can play Help Wanted and not really engage with the story at any time, and just to play the game. Nice. And if you missed in the story, it's mainly presented with little hints like the tapes, the one kind of thing that really show lore, or like in the Curse of Dreadbur with the Vanny mask, if you do the ending with the you know, the secret, yeah, it's a secret ending, yeah, the one that you have to seal glitch trap, or well, glitch trap seals you. Honestly, I think that's the correct way. I think that's the correct one. I don't really want the issue with Automimic is that since I don't really have control over my attacks, since everything is randomized, you have to use if your animatronic shows that doesn't have a useful attack, it's going to be annoying. So I have to. So you're gonna repeat that useless attack. So I have to pretty much say goodbye to that ability. But yeah, pretty much that's the this is like the that's how the story is presented in Help Wanted. And the reason why I'm saying this because probably that's going to be something similar with okay fuck that's probably how the story of the game will be presented originally. You had to play Security Breach. You will be mainly gameplay focused, survival game, like in FNaF, classic FNaF games. But you have free movement and you know you can do whatever you want. But also you'll be able to engage with the story of the game by finding, like, for example, yeah, kind of like the disc in Security Breach. Discs that probably, which they pretty much work the same as the tapes in Help Wanted. which it probably will be like one way to tell the story, but also like the backs of lore. I don't know how you actually call these things, but I just call them backs of lore. And oh wait, this is not a tombstone. Fuck. Also other things like, for example, can I run? Can I run? My goodness. But also other things like, you know, the environmental storytelling, which it's not the best security breach, but you can tell that there's some. And other stuff. I think they will present, or like for example, you will take like other paths to find secrets and lore, and that's how you actually find the lore in the game or in the sandbox code. Sandbox code was more focused into gameplay than in story, or at least it kinda looks to be the case. But of course, things didn't went as expected, so yeah, pretty much we never got that cut because wait, what is this? Enemy attacks are countered with damage and bites. No, I think we'll prefer Pizza Fury. And yeah, that's where it looks to be a reason. I mean, if they done it with Help Wanted, why don't done it with Security Breach? And also another detail that this person mentions is the Gregory's voice, like the, well, Gregory, Roxanne, and what is Bunny? Apparently, the actress joined the cast after the new director joined. Because I don't know if that's true, if they have contacts. But also, like, the actress doesn't do voices for children, or at least she doesn't like. But she ended up doing Gregory's voice other way. It kinda looks like she was like a, you know, the voice line was recorded because of her. A lot of voice lines. So yeah, I think it's fair to say that Security Breach could used to have a more gameplay focused sandbox experience that we got in the final game, which is more scripted, like the more like in the side of events. Like if you want to, for example, in more dimension, but also I want more support stuff, as I haven't finished in a while. Come on, we need you to die, but we need also strong attacks. Forward! There. And yeah, that is basically it kind of proves or shows in some way that we had a intended different security breach in gameplay perspective, at least. You know what? It's a shame that, I'll be honest, I think it's a shame that we got that version, if of course it even existed at first, because, you know, it's just, I don't know, like, I know a lot of people are in FNaF because of the lore, but to be honest, my focus from lore have shifted to more into gameplay in the past years. Not because I don't really have interest in the lore anymore, it's just that it's a lot more not complicated in the sense that it's hard to understand, because honestly I don't even know if that's true, and I see people saying that it's very hard, plus I see people saying that it's not hard to understand the lore. It's just that there's a lot more that you need to understand the lore. Because like in the early days it was just games, and now you need books, which books won't stop releasing. And sure, something like, for example, the one with the fungi, and I think the week before there was an reviewed book. I think that's a cool way to show more story. But do we really need it more? In the sense that, you know, how to put this? Like, to extend a lot more the media? This is the super strong one, right? Yes. No, actually, this is a good one, but he's so fast, it's strong. Mystery box doesn't really work, but you have two parties. Ah, yeah, this is dead. Luckily, we have a lot of catchers. You know what? I'm gonna try to get the two chips on the top of the first area first. See if I can get any lucky. But basically, I just have been more focusing gameplay in FNaF in terms of FNaF and lore. I don't really think that FNaF should be that higher of a... Well, not much any media really of a... You know, a barrier. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, I just kinda wish whether it was just gaming games and not just like books as well. I think it was fine, but it was just with Silver Eyes just being its own universe. But now that the books canon thingy exists and the... Oh my god, we need to defeat this thing. Please, give me stronger attacks. God, the slowness is really horrible in this game. In how long it takes you to attack again? Oh, it's horrible. God, I'm afraid I need you a super powerful attack. Fuck. At least the Neo Wall did something. Yeah, I might just not try that hard with this Nuzlocke thing because it's just a randomization. I might give it a try to normal for now for randomized. Sorry, Nuzlocke. But right now, it just. The main appeal is that you have the Nuzlocke here, but like it works by default. But because the Nuzlocke is randomized, it's not as fun. The more the merrier. The first round is on me. But yeah, I think in this point where I'm not really sure about if how much. I have to say this at least. The current era of FNaF lore, like the one with the mimic, is interesting. It's actually very... Oh my goodness. It's actually very easy to understand. It's just that... It's a shame... Come on. Die. Kill. No! Ah. Fuck. Like... This might change with the Secret of the Mimic, by the way. But it's a shame that most of the interesting lore of the Mimic is in books. I mean, to be honest, it's just lucky in the Tales of the Pixaplex, and oh my goodness. And there's only 2 stories in that game. Like, it's just not 2 stories, like 8 books. Compared to the, like, what, 12 of the... How many stories there were in the Fighter Fights? 12? Books? Yeah, it's just... We really need Neon Wall. Neon Wall is pretty much the key to survive longer. Like, it doesn't really matter. Hitboxes. Gift boxes are 1. Yeah, this is pretty much our restart. Gift boxes are 1. But, Neon Wall really will help us survive a lot more longer. Then that's what I want the most. But anyways, it just, you know, the Mimic lore is very interesting. It's not complicated as I would believe it was, or I think it could be. Oh my goodness, I thought I was all the way to the left. But the issue with that, it's just most of the things are in the books. But again, it could change with the Secret of the Mimic game. since it kinda looks like they're going to be leaning towards more in the telling about the past as a game, and I hope that's the case. Nice. I really hope that's the case. That will really be very, very positive to the game. A huge positive. Yeah, it's going to be that's going to be true. I don't know, but I hope it is. We actually want to kill this. Okay. We lost 2, but that's fine. I just really hope that's the case, because that would be very, very nice for the lore, and benefit for the story for people who understand better the lore. I think the only thing that sucks about the current lore is with FNaF AR not longer being playable, so there's a lot of lore, well, not too much, but a lot of ground lost. But in the process, like not being a huge ground lost, it kinda also helps that more people could get into the lore. And not feeling missed or like lost. Oh my goodness! You my goodness! Because if I say to fight it, gonna die quicker. But yeah, that's pretty much the. But yeah, at least I can say that the current lore of. With the mimic and stuff, it's a lot more interesting, a lot more easier and interesting to understand. It's not like the FNaF lore was never interesting, it's just like, you know, because of a lot more easier to understand. It makes it a lot more interesting in my opinion. I don't know, anyone could I don't know, people will say that just there's no more soul possessions, like there's like this more sci-fi. Sure, maybe it is, but also, come on, the mimic. Animatronic that mimics the behavior of other people, it can change costumes, can change limbs somehow. It's a little more interesting, to be honest. There's a good reason why people are really... there's a lot of people in families who care about the mimic. Well, let's go, that went well. You know, the fact that the mimic somehow managed to be sounded to be with the Jackie song, the mimic sound going outside of the fandom barrier, it's interesting. Because I think a lot of people are still stuck with the William Afton thing, but now they're outside of the families. I mean, but now with the "My name is Edwin, I made the mimic." I think that's generally interesting to people to know about the mimic, and you know what? I think a lot of people are more interested into the mimic than it was when William Afton or back then as Purple Guy happened, because mainly Purple Guy was just a mystery killer, and we didn't have too much to work with him compared to the mimic, which we have a lot more. And I think that's a huge positive for FNaF in general. That will be JJ there. Now we have to see if we can win this battle with the things that we have, which is not really that good. But yeah, personally, very cool. But yeah, now why most bosses has to be Scott and the security owl? That's cheap not to watch, at least today. But why? Yeah, fuck damn it. fucking damn it. But there's nothing else I can do, really. See? This is stupid. I hate my life. If only new walls actually lasted longer. Well, actually, Gimlet could be useful because it will remain persist for the others, but at least the neon wall was useful for once. My goodness. Yeah. It's just neon wall is the main key for this, but we are not getting any neon walls, so it's been very annoying. I don't think we ever found the neon wall as a chip before. We found the good ones, the run from last run from last stream. But any good, any good forward wall, like any new wall, never. Even in a battle run, never. I think I don't remember getting a neon wall before. Ah, my goodness, it's so painful, this is so painful, this is so painful. If I do NUZLOCKE again, it's going to be normal FNaF world or redacted version, because I don't really want to randomize anymore. It was interesting at first, learning strategy and stuff, but when randomization is the main thing, it's yeah. We went very far, to be fair, last time, but man, oh my! I got the 3 hardest bosses in here. No way! In the same spot. No fucking way. The only thing is that the chip has a lot of HP. It's just behind the rainbow, so yeah, this is living. He's leaving. The slasher? No. Nah, but he will survive either way. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. Twice, covered. Twice. I got the hardest boss twice. How this is possible? How is this possible? Ah, fuck off. Maybe it is possible, but only the randomness, but also like the how fair FNaF work can be. Yeah. Gonna fight Scott Cawthon. Overclock actually is dangerous because he attacks really fast. Might do a lot of damage right now, but it's kinda destroying us. That's with everyone taking forever to attack. Yeah, we're dead. The bosses is the thing that makes it harder. Yeah, just this point, yeah, just let's lose. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna stream something else different for this. Right now I'm kinda not streaming things that may turn into video. This might turn into video as an experience. But it's not going to be like a super elaborate video. I'll try to not like go insane with stuff. To be honest, I didn't realize the rest died, but it doesn't matter really. Mesigon is weak, but am I going to be able to kill them? With just coffee? Like sure, give yourself a gearbox, but you won't do that much. If I kill him with this, it's gonna be funny, but nah. Game over. Yep, it's game over. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna continue with the randomizer. I think we had enough fun with the, you know, with the first one, with the normal randomizer, with all characters locked, and a little bit of the NUZLOCKE randomized. And my channel, I want my secondary channel, the extras, yeah. We did like what, 3 streams about this? This one, and one coming next. And another one coming about the randomizer. So it's gonna be 4 in total. 4 videos about this, streams about this, sorry. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much all for it with randomizer. Let's go back to the Yap room. Yep. I need to update the Yap room. I said before that I'm gonna do it, but I still forgot to do it. I'm gonna do it, don't worry. Mainly I'm gonna change the window size to be shorter and move like the buildings and stuff, like the background, a little bit closer. But just to add more stuff in the background, but that will pretty much it. I might have to maybe redo the room to be bigger. Well, not bigger, want more pixels. Use more pixels for this because there's not a lot to that to be the size I decided to use for the pixel art. Well, the resolution. just a moment, just oh yeah. We love Sumimi. For those, Sumimi is like a idol duel, fictional idol duel in the universe of Bang Dream, which is like a bunch. It's like a anime game with bunch of bands that they use like fictional characters, but also like these bands exist in real life as well as their VAs, and also like, for example, if I'm the guitar, if I do the voice of someone called Pancho, well, I'm gonna be also the performer of Pancho. Pancho plays the guitar. Well, I have to play the guitar as well in that band. Also the rest, the same with the rest of the members. It's interesting. I only watched My Go and Ave Musica, which Musica got this released earlier this year. It's very good, and I'm slowly trying to see more about the rest of the animes. But yeah, Sumimi, it's not like a band in real life, but what I understand they're actually going to play in they have like a little spot for a concert. Which is funny because they only have 2 songs, and for the longest time it was like only 2 years of one song, and recently now we're getting a new song. It's very funny. It's really funny. But yeah, so maybe to be honest, like, their one song is really good. I like it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I played the randomizer after I got it in the list forever. Like, I had randomizer in the list of games to stream for a while, and now it's gonna be turned into a video. Okay, so DLC part 3, yellow AI 3 randomizer plus NUZLOCKE. I don't know if I'm gonna add it in the same video, but the idea is to also do it. But the idea is also add the NUZLOCKE experience so people can see how painful it is. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna do. I might just do normal NUZLOCKE with normal FNaF world, or maybe with with redacted because that's my FNaF world. But yeah, the Insuma event is no longer going to happen. But I'm going to do the Natlan event, which that might be the next video or the part 3 of AI video Undertale. One of those two. It's been a while since I uploaded a Genshin video in my channel because the things that have been happening lately it's been kind of hard to manage what to prioritize. But yeah, I might just yeah, it's been 2 months since the last Genshin video, which did poorly, just 6 views. Also, the latest Doki video is doing poorly compared to the first one. It makes sense. It's been just 1 month for one part. That's going to be 1 month since the other part of the AI video, which probably that's the reason why I'm gonna work on that video first for the third part. Because, but yeah, I leave with this with the randomizer. We done it. NUZLOCKE. Maybe we're gonna do it again, but that's a normal game. The next game I'm gonna play probably tomorrow is gonna be just speedrun. Maybe FNaF World, maybe Return to Another Yellow. If any of those, then I might give it a try to the Pit Nightmare mode. Well, for now, that'll be pretty much it for today. As mentioned before, it's gonna be a short stream. If you didn't hear what I said, then it's your fault. Just kidding. But yeah. That'll be pretty much it for my part today. To be honest, it wasn't that hot today that required to turn on the AC. The weather has been very weird lately. Well, mate, we were suffering the heat, and then we are getting kind of a decent, kind of a cold day. Not fully cold, but like cold enough to be chilling. But yeah. That's it. The fact that this channel now have more viewers than it used to be is kind of interesting. It wasn't that common to see views in this channel before, but I'm glad that people are getting interested into watching bots. I really like the thumbnail where it's Polani holding the Jeepers Revenge and Foxy using Cosmic Song, because Foxy shouldn't be using Cosmic Song, and also using Foxy to fight a Jeep is a bad idea. So yeah. So I need to do something now that this happens. There you go. I had just enabled here, I think. Yes, and it's been showed. But yeah, tomorrow might be speedrun. If not, I'm gonna start doing the Into the Pit thing because it's been a while. Also, one thing I need to mention though, I think I'm gonna change GPUs soon. And when that happens, I might gonna start doing the after months. I'm not excited for this, but afterwards the Ruin Chaos mod. I did the Chaos mod for the normal security breach, and now it's turned for Ruin. I'm not excited for that one because Ruin is a lot more linear, which for movement and doing stuff, it's gonna be more harder and complicated, and yeah, it's gonna bring some angerness to the experience. But we'll see. For now, I'm just gonna take a chill. And yeah, today we're gonna start working in the next video. And just checking a few stuff before I continue. Well, finish stream. I'll try to release the video as soon as possible, and no longer having to wait like 2 weeks or longer than that. Just checking one thing. Where is it? I saw it a few minutes ago and I lost it. Fuck. Well, either way, if I get when I get this GPU, I'm going to start working into that thing, you know, going to ruin. To ruin, also just to stream on better quality because you know, Security Breach once again it's a difficult game to stream, and being able to stream in a higher quality is going to be nice for once. But yeah, yeah, nothing else to check. So yeah, that'll be pretty much it today so. I sort of want to try probably playtime. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me. Also follow me on my Twitter account EduTheStar87. Also follow me on Blue Sky, which I'm more active there, which is eduthestar.bsky.social. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel EduTheStar. And this video is a part 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club experience, so you'll be waiting for it. So after the full month of waiting, there it is. I'm actually proud of this video because of the editing. I put a lot more effort in the editing to compensate my stupidity. And also subscribe to my bots channel, well, the extra channel, which is my secondary channel for extra content and bots. Edu the Starlight. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.